Hi everybody, a very good evening to all of you. I'm Saba, your English educator at Oliveboard, and I welcome you all on our official YouTube channel. So this is our main session for RRB Clerk. This is the first session that we are going to take exclusively for RRB Clerk Mains. So quickly everybody join this session. Okay, सभी लोग जल्दी से सेशन को ज्वाइन कर लीजिए, सेशन को लाइक कर दीजिए, शेयर कर दीजिए, एंड इफ यू आर हियर फॉर द फर्स्ट टाइम सब्सक्राइब टू अवर YT channel. So since it is main session, so we need time. Okay, we have good questions, and today we will do RC also. I have got a conversation based RC for you today. Okay, some different pattern of RC I've got you for today. So quickly, everybody join this session. And the first question is before you. We are starting with phrase replacement. I took descriptive classes for OICLAO. Sample mock also I took. I think this week it is scheduled. So first of all, we will see this verb. What is the subject of this verb? Is it specimens or DNA? So DNA is singular, so we need a singular verb here. We will eliminate NCR. Okay. Now rest all the options is having is, but valuable is an adjective, so we cannot use is particularly valuable. We need particularly valuable. Okay. Now, is acha here value is written. This is also wrong. Now we have to choose between B and C. So is particularly valuable from tracking changes or C. Two is given. So no. So allowing us to uncover. This is an infinitive. Is there any link for proposition? So okay, we are not talking about time and duration. So simply what will come, C will come is particularly valuable for tracking changes. Okay, के लिए की बात आ रही. We are not talking about duration from and to. So that is why for is the most appropriate preposition rather than from. Okay, so the answer will be C. Next, now some are saying A, C. See, first of all, tell me heed means attention. Now, there are certain things that depends upon the usage. Okay, with heed, we say pay heed to something or take heed of something. See, for attention, heed means attention, but we have a usage. We always say pay attention to something. Okay, so pay attention to something that is called, for attention, we use the word pay. But for heed, what we use take. Pay attention and take heed of. Okay, जैसे take notice of something we say no? We don't say pay notice to something. Take notice of something. So pay attention and pay heed. We do not say take heed of something. Then we have to see the sentence. The sentence is in present tense or past tense. So captured is in past form. Inched across is in past tense. So we need the tense also of past. So take heed is eliminated. Paid heed is eliminated. Now here today's apostrophe is missing. So once again the answer is C. Around the world took heed of today's rare celestial treat and captured some incredible images of Mercury as it inched across the sun like a tiny traveling ink blot. Is it clear? Good evening, everybody. Is it clear? Any confusion? So, took heed of means pay attention to something. Okay, take notice of something. So, that is the usage. Next, very nice one. Can anyone give me the hint here? How to decide? See, first of all, on the very list is wrong, at the very list is right. But how are you deciding? Whether E will come, B will come, how to decide? See, projections show that in the next 2 years, renewable energy technologies will. So, will is common. Please see. Will at the very least be competitive. So, will is a common verb. So, after and also because will is always followed by V1. So, will be competitive and will have. Okay. So, on the basis of this, we can eliminate option C also, that having will not come. Having will not come. Okay. Then here competition is given. B, competition is wrong. B, competitive. So three options are eliminated. Now the difference is of with fossil fuels and by fossil fuels. Okay. So will be competitive on price by fossil fuels or with fossil fuels. It means whatever is given, that is absolutely correct. Preposition wise, tense wise, everything. So simple, the answer will be what? Sorry, no correction required, because we cannot use, they are competitive on price with fossil fuels and have the potential to be even more cost effective in the future. Is it clear, those who are saying D? So D will not go because this by is not making sense here. The answer will be E, NCR. Read the direction carefully. This question looks very tough, looks lengthy, but I want the correct reply. And you all can give the correct reply. I'm telling you, I want 100% accuracy in this question. The direction is visible now. It is a question of error detection. Here, if somebody will make mistake, then he will have to pay fine. I want full 100% accuracy in this question. Is this a tough one? Or is it very time taking? Will this question take your 3 minutes, 4 minutes? Do you need to read? See, the sentences are lengthy, but the errors are very basic. So if you fear, if you dread seeing this sentence, now of course you will lose marks. Otherwise, it is one of the easiest questions, and it can be solved within time. Countries plural that has invested or have invested, we have to find the correct one. So now no need to read this 4 line. No need to read the remaining 4 statements. So first one is eliminated. Now coming to second, more progress in reducing extreme poverty has been. Can we ever use has been? So B is also eliminated, all basic errors. C. Now come to D, it is given most progress than. See, when two are wrong, you can eliminate this also. And here than is given, so most progress or more progress. So simply till all the errors are very basic, very obvious errors. So simply you have eliminated all the sentences without even reading, the answer will be C. Do you want me to read the whole sentences? No need to read all the sentences. Once you have got the, because these are very, very obvious errors, okay? You don't have to apply any logic, anything. You know that antecedent is plural, so we need a plural verb. Here has is never ever followed by been, and than is given, so we need comparative degree. All obvious errors are there. So simple, the answer will be C. Next, same pattern. Fast, everybody. Well, I think majority is going with B. Let's quickly see. Fossil share price is currently less than 1/10 of what it was the day the Apple Watch was announced. Okay, which is enough to realize. I hope this error is very obvious. Okay, everybody got this. 2 plus ed is never ever possible. 2 plus ing sometimes we can use, but 2 plus v2 or v3 form is never ever possible. So this is blunder, eliminated. B, the Apple Watch has had we used together present perfect tense. It is correct. A marked impact, marked is what? It is an adjective here. On watches in general, ask Fossil, whose share price is currently less than 1/10 of what it was the day Apple was announced. It is correct. The impact the Apple Watch have had or has had, because impact is singular, so you need a singular verb. So this is also wrong. Now tell me what is wrong in D. Achha, some people are saying that D is also correct. Now tell me B and D, which one is right? Very good. Which can be ascertained. Ascertained means to make sure. So we need V3 form here. That is why D is wrong. The answer is B. Is it clear? Did you get the point? Because we need which can be ascertained means which can be made sure from the fact that Fossil's share price is currently less than 1/10 of what it was the day the Apple Watch was announced. Okay. So the error is only, the error-free sentence is only B. Rest all are wrong. Okay. Next. Now here all the sentences are different. They are not revolving around the same theme. So fortunately, you people did not fall in the trap. Good job. Here till now we were telling the correct one. Okay, but here what we have to tell? We have to tell the incorrect one. Okay, and once you read the sentences, you feel that. Are you getting any error in first sentence? So here we have to tell the incorrect one, not the correct one. And this will happen in exam, I'm telling you. 2, 3 correct, 1 incorrect. 2, 3 incorrect, 1 correct will be given. So for every question, you have to read the directions very carefully. A study showed that senior citizens who rarely or never felt useful were. So who were? Citizens were, right? Nearly 3 times as likely as plus as correct. Those who frequently felt useful to develop a mild disability. It is absolutely right. B. One might think that gifted and accomplished people, gifted is an adjective here. Accomplished is also an adjective with reform, such as the man on the plane would be less susceptible than others or than others to this sense of irrelevance. After all, accomplishment is a well documented source of happiness. If current accomplishment brings happiness, then shouldn't the memory of that accomplishment provide? Should plus V1 absolutely correct. Okay. One incorrect we need, and one is already wrong. So we can eliminate D, E also, that all are correct. Okay. So simple error is in B part. We have to tell the incorrect one. Icha, you are saying D is right or wrong? Let's see D sentence. In 1999, proper name, we cannot find error. Proper name, we cannot find error. These people are psychologists at the University of Texas, published an influential paper in the International Journal of Aging and Human Development. From here till here, again it is proper noun, we cannot find the error. That looked at hundreds of older adults. Unit of counting, if number is not used to units plural, right? यूनिट ऑफ काउंटिंग के पहले अगर नंबर यूज नहीं हुआ है तो वी ऑलवेज यूज दैट यूनिट इन प्लूरल फॉर्म. प्लूरल, everything is correct. There is no error in D sentence also. It looks lengthy, but it is error free. So simple error. See, when the sentences will be lengthy, error will be very basic. Remember that. Always keep this thing in mind. Whenever the sentences will be lengthy, the errors usually are very, very basic. Okay. Chalo, come to this. Some are saying D, some are saying A. What do you mean by the word unravel? What do you mean by the word unravel? Unravel means to solve a mystery, to decode a problem. यही होता है ना, सुलझाना कहते हैं. Unravel means to solve, decode, reveal, or to solve. The company started to dash when two of the directors were arrested. Is it figure out? Yes, to solve a problem, figure out, decode. This is only the problem. First one, will it fit or not? And unravel is only a verb. In the first sentence, will it fit or not? The company decided to figure out. Figure out means to look for the solutions, to look at the problem, to do the analysis. When two of the directors were arrested, so of course it is absolutely right. Here we need a noun, so it will not go. Absolutely. A young sister has flown to New York to unravel the mystery. It means to find the mystery, to find the reason, okay, of her brother's sudden disappearance. So yes, one and third are absolutely correct. The answer will be A, not D. Clear? Resolve, decipher, solve, all these are the synonyms. Next. Again, one and third. What do you mean by this word strident? First of all, it is an adjective. You know that. Can we say it means harsh? Strict, can we say? We can use the word strict. So many terms. Rude, you can say, okay. Loud, you can say. It is even used for sound, okay. So that is called strident, okay. Many of the most strict opponents. Is it giving a sense or not? It is an adjective, and here we are saying that loud opponents. Loud opponents, you know, कि जो मतलब बहुत जोर शोर से लॉकडाउन के खिलाफ थे. So many of the most loud opponents of lockdown, such as businesses who have refused to close, have consistently acknowledged the seriousness of the pandemic. So first is right. John heard him. See here, which word should come? Stride away should come. I think so. Walk away. So it is wrong. Second will not go. Then gain national recognition as one of Trump's most advocates, basically harsh advocates. We can say loud advocates. We can use here also. So yes, the answer will be one and third. The answer is D. Good job. Cacophony is noun. Cacophonous you can say. Raucous. You heard the word raucous? Cacophonous. जो बहुत चिल्लाता है. Okay. One who shouts a lot. Arnab Goswami. Have you seen how does he read the news? How does he shout? So that is basically raucous, loud. Our TV anchors are also strident advocates, na supporter. So that is basically. Chalo next. Cacophony is not related to music. Cacophony is always for harsh sound. Euphony is related to this. Cacophony we have these days. Okay, we have very loud and harsh music. For that you can use. Okay. आजकल की जो म्यूजिक होती है ना बहुत ज्यादा शोर वाली होती है, ऑल दीज थिंग्स, ओके, सो यू कैन यूज, बट जनरली फॉर मेलोडियस सॉन्ग वी यूज यूफोनी, ओके। 90s म्यूजिक दे आर कॉल्ड यूफोनियस। चलो नेक्स्ट, let me come back on screen quickly. Now this is very simple error detection, very small sentence. Tell me the error also. Everybody is saying AC. Tell me the error also. What is wrong in C part? Now people are changing their answer. E also. The search engine DuckDuckGo. It is the name of the search engine which registers around 50 million searches. Is it right or wrong? 50 million coming to your part, Chavi. 50 million searches. Unit of counting number is given. So unit will be singular, but the noun will be plural. Searches is used as a noun. Okay. Per day. It registers around 50 million searches per day. Now, what is the subject of this works? What works in the same way as Google? क्या काम करता है in the same way as Google? So don't you think that here we are talking about DuckDuckGo only? So this verb is also used for DuckDuckGo, yes or no? So this is the search engine and this registers 50 million user searches per day and it works in the same way as Google. Okay. Now somebody is saying that but is wrong, it should be and. Tell me, doesn't Google store your personal information? Google पे आपके personal information नहीं होती. एक बार आप Google में कोई चीज search करिए, now you will get all the related ads. Yes or no? So here there is a contrast, okay, but maintains a. So this particular search engine maintains a simple privacy policy of not storing or sharing. Parallelism is maintained. So simple, the answer will be E. Yes or no? See, what did I tell you? That lengthy sentences will not confuse you. These questions, they were very lengthy, but they were very easy. But you people got stuck here. Wrong answers here. Chalo, moving on to the last error detection. After that, we will do RC. Close test also we have. Connectors also we have. Fast. Fast. What is the error in B? Everybody is saying CB. When you say B, so please specify whether it is BA or CB. Please specify this thing. BA or CB. R. Priyadarshini, what is the subject of this? Is it scientist R? Achha, some are saying that amongst is wrong. Okay. First of all, tell me, is this verb wrong? An alternative idea gaining increased traction amongst scientists is. So what is gaining traction? Scientists are gaining traction or idea is gaining traction? How many times I should tell you that the words that come between subject and verb do not affect the agreement? Is it right or wrong? Now coming to this part, verb is absolutely correct. Idea is gaining traction. Okay. Coming to this part, I told you multiple times that these days you cannot find the difference between among and amongst. First of all, amongst is an archaic usage. Okay. As per grammar, listen to me. As per grammar, difference between amongst does not come these days. As per old grammar books, amongst we use before vowel sound. Very old grammar books. And among we use before consonant sound. But these days we do not follow this difference. So Amit is equal to Amish. Toward is equal to towards. ये सब पता है ना, ये बहुत आते हैं आजकल. I'm going toward market is also correct instead of saying I'm going towards market. Okay. So you are not going to identify such differences because they are no longer entertained by any examiner. Any examiner. Okay. All these are archaic usages. Okay. But even if they are used, so you have to consider it right. They all are same. Okay. So this difference, consonant sound and vowel sound, you will not see. So that is right. Now tell me the error. Is that a fall? Fall is used as a noun. 1 second. A fall in the ocean's oxygen correct levels. A fall in the ocean's oxygen levels could have caused correct the first mass extinction of life on Earth, comparable to the asteroid impact that wiped out the dinosaurs. The answer is again easy. But what will happen? You people know that to back no error is deadly for you. दो बैक टू बैक नो एरर आ जाएंगे तब तो फिर हो गया, right? That you will never ever mark. And that is why these days examiner plays with your psychology rather than playing with your knowledge. You don't dare to say no error and that to back too. Yes. Chalo. Tomorrow we have a seminar in the evening. Webinar, sorry. We have a webinar in the evening with this person. I will be taking that webinar. Okay. So he will give you the complete guidance because he's the topper of his BIPO 2024 exam. Okay, so we will give you the complete insight into this preparation. Okay, you can ask your doubts and everything. Okay, so you all can join evening at 8 p.m. It is at 8 p.m. Use this code Saba, join Super Elite, okay, to get extra 5% discount and join this Telegram channel. Those who are new here, please join this Telegram channel if you want to improve your English, okay? Because all the updates, all the PDF, everything I share on this Telegram channel, so you can join this. Read this passage. Very nice passage. You will feel that Gen Z people are talking. Can you see wrinkles in our project plan? Read the passage. See the vocab. Very nice. Yes, I want accuracy here. What do you mean by the word and out here? Fast tell me the meaning. Phrases also we can learn from here. This is how you can learn vocab. So many good words. What do you mean by the word and out? Quickly tell me everybody. Vocabs also we will see. Can we say unravel? Can we use the word unravel? Can we use the word figure out? Solve. Wrinkle here refers to problems. Okay. And what do you mean by the word nebulous? Nebulous meaning? Hmm. Wrinkles basically flaws in our project plan problem. Nebulous, fast. Nebulous is the synonym of vague, guys. V-A-G-U-E. Vague, not dangerous. Not dangerous. Nebulous means vague, unclear. Nebulous we call to vague, unclear. I hope you all know the meaning of the word vague, unclear. That is nebulous. Okay. So some strategies, okay, somewhat looks unclear. This idiom I hope everybody knows. No use crying over spilt milk. Okay. अब पछताए होत क्या जब चिड़िया चुग गई खेत. Is it so? Is there echo? Chalo, I will try to. Actually, my voice is also rough because of cold. So maybe that can also be the issue. Okay. Lose sight of means, what do you mean by the word lose sight of? One is the literal meaning, not able to see anything. Sravini, please rejoin. I think others are not facing any issue. What do you mean by the word lose sight of here? Tell me quickly. See, here it is not unable to see. It means fail to consider. Let's not fail to consider the bigger picture. And it also means unable to see. Okay? So, unable to see. This is also the meaning. What do you mean by the word? What do you mean by the word salvage? See, this passage can be your vocab session also. Salvage, salvage basically we say rescue, save, protect, rescue, recover, save. That is called salvage. Chalo, next slide. Hmm. I will not tell the meaning of this because it is in the question. Don't discuss the vocab right now for this slide because you will get them in the questions. Okay. There is a very good word I want to discuss that. Can you see the word second? This word has come for word usage multiple times. Can you see the word second? How is it used? Second. What is the parts of speech of second here? And what is the meaning? Because second is a number. Second is noun also. Second is a verb also. Do you know that second means we have the past form seconded also? अब वही होता है कि when you don't know तो you feel that it is wrong. Second is a verb also. It means support, endorse, and its V2 form will be seconded. Okay, I support that, I endorse that, approve that. Okay, ratify, can we say? Ratify, endorse, support, you can use. Chalo, next. Second can be a verb also, remember that. Everybody has read. What do you mean by the word make waves here? See, such a nice passage. It will give you so many idioms and so many phrases and very good usage of vocab. So it is not necessary that only editorials can teach you vocabs. Even passages like this, article like this, okay, they can also give you so many words. Create impression, create impact. Make waves means create impact. Yes, bring change, create impact, positive change. Okay. Question number one. The question is, what specific challenge did Ananya's team encounter while working on their eco club? So, what challenges did they encounter? They realized that their statistical calculations on plastic decomposition rates were incompatible with published. Did they discuss any published environmental data sets? No. They faced disagreement. Was there any disagreement between them? How nicely they were talking. They all were agreeing to a problem. So it shows teamwork. They experienced technical errors. No. They struggled to obtain permission. All completely irrelevant. So they discovered inconsistencies in the way survey responses were structured. So they got flaw in their own survey. Okay, in their own data. Chalo next. See, the questions are not direct, indirect questions you have, but once you have understood their conversation, it will be easy for you to solve. Now, what is rectification strategy? So once they identified the problem, so what was the solution for them? They opted to exclude all flawed survey. बोले तो जितना खराब है उसको हटा दो बाकी वाला जो अच्छा वो present कर देंगे. No. They decided to design an entirely new questionnaire. No. They were ready to work on the same project, same survey report. Okay. They did not discuss to structure an entire or design an entire new questionnaire. Okay. They resolved to rely solely on, this is wrong, because they decided to rely on both quantitative and qualitative findings. Okay, it is given. So this is eliminated. They chose to categorize and code the open-ended responses thematically to ensure data consistency and analytical coherence. Seems correct. They plan to outsource the data verification process. कहीं पर outsourcing की बात हुई है? So is there fluctuation? One second. Is there any discussion on outsourcing the data verification process? Outsource means to hire employees from outside. So it is also not mentioned. They themselves decided to work on the problem again. Okay. So that is why the answer will be D. They chose to categorize. सबने काम बांट लिया. One person decided to work on the intro and conclusion. Another person decided to work on the data. So everybody decided the work. Okay. Chalo next. See, conversation based passage is easier than other passage. Simple, what future plan or promise? So they decided to schedule periodic checkpoints. Okay, a stitch in time saves nine. You remember that? And regular brief meetings to maintain consistent communication and avoid last minute chaos. Absolutely correct. Next, elbow grease idiom was there. What do you mean by this idiom? Directly, people are saying skip. First, read the sentence now. First of all, you should read the sentence again to see whether you get the meaning or not. Where is elbow grease? I will take some elbow grease, but it is doable. I will take the lead on coding the qualitative data. It will take some elbow grease, but it is doable. So, what do you mean by elbow grease? Actually, elbow grease means physical work, physical effort, not intelligence. Elbow grease matlab हाथ पैर का काम. So, it does not refer to be applying physical effort or hard work to complete a task. So, the answer is C, not B. Clear? Next. After Dia's statement, there was a blank. Did you notice? So, which of the following best completes Dia's statement in the passage? What no, ma'am? चलो, for finally people asked me to show. I thought कि आपने याद कर लिया. चलो, this is Dia's statement. That is followed by a blank. Done. So Dia said that I second that means I support that consistent communication could save us from last minute chaos. Now, what else she might have said? Now, I knew that the confusion is between A and B. She did not discuss to ignore minor inconsistencies. She did not prioritize quantitative analysis over qualitative data. They did not discuss to outsource anything. But how to differentiate between A and B? Who will give the answer? Some are saying A, some are saying B. First of all, tell me, did they face any problem in the delegation of the task? Was the task not assigned properly? Was there any overlapping responsibilities? Did somebody not complete his responsibility, didn't fulfill his responsibility, and there was pressure on other? So this was not the problem only. Are you getting my point? Was this the problem कि उनके में टास्क जो अच्छे से असाइन नहीं हुआ था या रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटीज ओवरलैप हो गई थी, किसी एक पर्सन के ऊपर ज्यादा बर्डन था? ऐसी तो कोई प्रॉब्लम ही नहीं थी. दे ऑल डिड देयर वर्क, बट व्हाट हैपेंड कि उन्होंने लास्ट टाइम में मिला. इन बिटवीन व्हाइल डूइंग द वर्क दे डिड नॉट मीट. सो एट द लास्ट पॉइंट देयर वाज अ chaos because they saw some mistakes. So Dia must have said that, and honestly this project has been an eye opener. It is not just about reducing plastic waste, but also learning about how to collaborate efficiently. So they said na कि they can, because they are discussing the same thing, that we could meet, we could keep several checkpoints where others can also meet before final submission. Okay, so this is related to the same theme. So the answer will be B, not A. Got it, everybody? Because it is directly related to the theme. Chalo, shall I proceed? Any confusion here? Inference. So, what can be inferred about teams, coordination, and collaboration? So, the team operated independently? No. With minimal discussion? It is wrong. Okay. So, they did not rely on individual contributions. They, again, ये तो बिल्कुल गलत है. So many times I have told that they did not prioritize quantitative data analysis over qualitative. Hindered overall progress? No. It did not cause delay. They agreed to work on time. They depended heavily on external guidance. All are wrong. Simple. The team demonstrated strong communication, collaborative problem solving, and shared responsibility to overcome challenges effectively. Next. You remember Rohan was the person who said that he will take the voting responsibility. So he did not avoid challenges, indifferent, बिल्कुल भी नहीं. He prioritizes speed over accuracy, no. He shows reluctance to adopt group strategies. Who is saying he? Did he show reluctance? He was the one who willingly accepted to work on the toughest part, that is coding part. So the answer will be D. Rohan demonstrates diligence, responsibility, problem solving skills, and a willingness to collaborate and contribute meaningfully to the team's objective. So the answer will be D. The moment he got to know that there is some mistake, he was the one who decided to take it first. Agreed. Sorry. See. Can you see? Chalo. Last question of today's session. Quickly, everybody do this one. You have to simply combine these two sentences to make a meaningful sentence. Okay. Connector. Another way of connectors. Okay. Many of you have exam for OICLA. Let me see. Okay. Increasingly, the oceans are becoming acidic, and this puts phytoplankton at risk. Okay. Tiny ocean plants are called phytoplankton, are the lungs of the ocean. Okay. Acha, first of all, tiny ocean plants called phytoplankton are the lungs of the ocean, therefore. Acha. Is this correct? Minuscule is not given, but what is the synonym of tiny? Tell me first. And tell me, since these small plants are the lungs of the ocean, so because of these plants, ocean is becoming acidic. Are these plants the reason behind the oceans becoming acidic? So it is completely wrong because it is changing the meaning. So we are saying that these plants, these small plants are the lungs of the ocean, but the oceans are becoming acidic. So these plants' life are in peril, in danger. Okay. Here, this extra part is wrong, that they produce oxygen and it fills your lungs. It is wrong. And here it is given protection. So C and D will definitely be eliminated. A is wrong because therefore is eliminated. So the answer will be B. Here, this one question is homework for you. I got close test also very nice, but we will do that close test tomorrow. Okay. So this one homework, this one question based on the same pattern is homework. Okay. So I will see if I can take 1 or 2 sessions before your OICLAO examination before 10th. Okay. Chalo guys, I'm ending this session. Those who joined late, okay. Please everybody like this session, share this session with others and subscribe to our YT channel. Okay. Can we do closest? Anyways, we will do tomorrow, Sravani. Okay. सो जिन लोगों ने भी लेट ज्वाइन किया है सेशन को लाइक जरूर कर दीजिएगा शेयर कर दीजिएगा सेशन को एंड चैनल को सब्सक्राइब डेफिनेटली कर दीजिएगा विल सी यू टुमारो गाइस टेक केयर